Phillips in for the vacationing Andrew Schmertz. All eyes on the housing market as analysts predict data out later this week will show it's gaining momentum as well as strength. Now, these are crucial factors that indicate the economy is finally stabilizing and that real estate is making a solid recovery. But not all the signs are positive. Buyers who were previously denied mortgage loans are now in the market buying properties. And this could mean trouble down the line. So are we about to see another housing bubble? Well, let's ask former New York State Senator, housing expert, and the executive director of the National Association of Real Estate Brokers, Antoine Thompson. Antoine, welcome to Arise Exchange. Analysts say that the new buyers are starting to flood the market and buying up properties when they were previously denied. Could this lead to a housing bubble?
Well, I think that there are a number of people that are moving to the market. The market has been picking up. But however, there still are a lot of buyers that are delaying that process. In some markets across the country, there's a shortage of houses, and some people are still delaying that purchase. In addition to that, there's still that gap in terms of access to credit for many African Americans. And so there's still more people. There are more people come on the market, but there are still disparities in the number of people that are buying homes, particularly in the African American community and Latino community as well.
Okay, well, that's not such good news, Antoine. I guess the question is for African American buyers and other people of color, what can they do to ensure that they get the same kind of breaks that other people get in this country?
Well, a couple of things that Nareb is pushing for right now. After the housing crisis, the FHA now requires that home buyers pay 30%, actually for the entire life of their loan, they have to maintain mortgage insurance. And so currently Nareb is pushing against that right now. That disproportionately impacts African American home buyers. We are the largest users of federally guaranteed housing loans. And so what that means is a couple $100 a month over 30 years or more for people to take that money and money that could be used to fix up their homes, pay their student loans, buy a new car, buy consumer products. So we're advocating that the federal government remove that requirement that says that if you have a FHA mortgage for the entire term of that loan, that you must keep mortgage insurance. We think that's unfair and it disproportionately impacts African Americans. The other thing, too, is that we believe that there needs to be a different model in terms of accessing credit. A lot of your millennials and also African Americans as well tend to not always have the best credit, but they have a lot of streams of income, and the traditional credit market is helping to deny so many African Americans the dream of home ownership. We are working against a reality that we are creating a nation. We're on a course, if we don't change this model of creating a nation of renters
Antoine,
and not homeowners.
That all sounds good, but the bottom line is, with the climate of Washington right now and Capitol Hill and the Republican-dominated Congress right now, do you see the government being in a position to do anything to help minorities and people of color?
Owning a home is part of the American dream. And this month, April, is Fair Housing Month. And one of the things that Nareb believes is important is that we need to amplify our voices as it relates to policies that threaten the ability for people to own their home in America. And home ownership is one of the most fundamental rights in American society. And so we need to look at the issue of FHA to help people upgrade their houses so they can have more access to capital as they own an existing home. And then we need to look at credit policies that limit not only African Americans, but a lot of our young people who are choosing to rent houses as opposed to own their home. Remember, that owning a home is part of the American dream, and some people choose to rent, but we want a country where people have the choice of owning a home.
Okay, of course, we're talking about equal equality, equal access here, and you're saying that is a problem. We can only hope that might change down the road, and also interest rates, too, will hopefully keep low. Antoine Thompson, thank you so much for joining us, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.